This new LA-based startup claims that they can build a tiny house on your raw land in 60 minutes flat. In today's video, I'm going to tell you all about the company, what they offer, and give my honest opinion if this is something worth looking into. So if you have raw land, thinking of buying a tiny home, or just want to stay up to date with what's going on in the tiny home space, this video is for you. Okay, so boom. Los Angeles-based company Vika Living has thrown their new tiny home into what I believe is the maybe overhyped and almost already oversaturated prefab tiny home arms race that is going on right now. This company claims they can get a home on your piece of raw land and have it built up in less than 60 minutes. It's a compact ADU called the Vika One, which is fully prefabricated, built off-site, and delivered flat-packed on a truck straight to you. And they claim that it can simply unfold on your land and get built up that way. We recognize that today's permanent construction solutions cannot solve for all of our complex housing needs. We're focused on providing a flexible and economical housing alternative without commitment to decades-long timeframes or permanent structures. Vika One units unfold to set up in 1 hour each. No foundations or heavy equipment is necessary. The tiny home is fully prefabricated, wiring and plumbing included, and delivered flat packed and folded into itself, so that way when it gets to your land, it can simply unfold into position. The tiny homes are 144 square feet and are R13 insulated, meaning that you can live in them or stay in them throughout the winter. They come with a kitchen sink, stove, and refrigerator. The bathroom has a full-size shower and toilet, and the main room has floor-to-ceiling windows, which I personally think is very necessary with tiny homes so you don't feel claustrophobic. I stand at 6'2", and I have unusually long arms, so that is a major factor for me. The Vika tiny home comes with all the fixings. I'm talking a mini split to pump hot and cold air into the room. It has fresh and wastewater systems. Do keep in mind that all of those things would need to be connected to whatever your city offers, so factor in the fact that you're going to have to pay a little bit extra to set up those amenities on your land. But if you don't want to do that, Vika also offers an off-grid option, which I think is amazing. I have to admit that fact. Now, the off-grid model comes complete with the rooftop solar panels and batteries, water collection, and off-grid waste systems. These all can be adjusted accordingly to what your site needs. In just a second, I'm going to get into the price difference between the base model and the off-grid model. But if you're finding value in this video and you just like the fact that I'm kicking it straight to you guys and giving you pure facts, no YouTube stupidness, hit the like button and help out the channel. The Vika tiny homes are built using structurally insulated panels, or SIPs, that use fiberglass and foam to create a lightweight and durable, kind of sandwich material. They connect these panels with a series of fiberglass extrusions and use standard plumbing, electrical, and HVAC systems throughout the tiny home. There's really nothing new or over the top being done here, except for maybe the price. Now, after you order your tiny house from them, their delivery team will reach out to you and coordinate how they're going to get it over to you. The price of delivery is a bit extra, but the price of delivery, from my understanding, includes them building it on your site for you. Yes, they'll give you a sheet of paper, like written instructions on how to build it yourself. But from my understanding, they will come to you, drop it off, and set it up for you. Was my eye so itchy? Okay. The need for a fast and flexible housing alternative is more pronounced now than ever before. While there's a push in many cities to increase the supply of affordable and permanent housing, traditional housing construction methods cannot keep up with the demand. We're on a mission to provide a fleet of semi-permanent housing units to alleviate this $30 billion a year burden and house the hundreds of thousands of people in need while permanent construction plays catch up. Now, I'm going to get into my personal opinion about this company in the future, but this altruistic BS that these companies keep pumping out. There's nothing wrong with building a solid product for profit and putting it out to the open market. But the fact that everyone is pretending like they're actually trying to fix the affordable housing solution, maybe I'm being too mean. Maybe I'm being too mean because I don't think this product is bad at all. But I just can't move on without saying that. The Vica 1 is currently available for pre-order in the United States with delivery in early 2023. The standard model is priced at $38,000, while the off-grid version comes in at $45,000. They say that average shipping and setup fees range from $1,000 to $3,500 per unit. And they also claim that this thing is going to be real in 2023. So let's jump into my opinion on this thing and why they say it's going to be real in 2023. All of the photos you've seen of this tiny house throughout, these are photos that they provided. I haven't seen them deliver this unit to anyone else besides the one that they have. I know it sounds wrong, but I'm just a firm believer of never being the first person to try one of these new products. You're just too much of a guinea pig. I will admit that at least this company seems to have actually built one before. I see a lot of companies passing off 3D renderings and a promise and trying to ask for $40,000, $50,000 from people. That's just crazy. So at least this company seems that they have already built one of their models. If you think that just because they built one, that they can build 10, production just doesn't work that way. The biggest thing I would be worried about being one of the first people to purchase one of these things is the construction quality. Now, you're either going to get one of the two things. The volume of tiny houses that they're making is so low that the construction quality can be very high, or you're going to have the Tesla situation. One of the main things that people always get mad about with Tesla and their cars is the construction quality. They just haven't made enough cars to really zone it in and get it done right. There's little gaps and weird panels and things like that. You juxtapose that with a company like Ford, who has been making cars since the dawn of cars. They have their production process really dialed in. So that's kind of one of the things that I would be worried about. That being said, when I purchased my A-frame from Den Outdoors, I actually felt like the construction, like the quality of it all was extremely high. And since I was one of the first people to get into their product or the A-frame tiny house that I purchased, I feel as though I got white glove service speaking directly to the CEO and the small team and just kind of working straight and directly with them. So that is also a very big upside of being one of the first people to get a hold of something. So to be honest, is this something I would purchase?
No way. Not this time. No.
I'm sorry, but not right now. I would keep an eye on it, and here on the channel, if things change with their company, I will keep you guys updated, so be sure to subscribe. But that being said, I would kind of hold off on it just yet. If you would like to learn more about tiny homes, recently on the channel, I had a tiny home builder come in and tell us all of the industry secrets and everything that they have going on. So to learn more about tiny homes from the opposite side, check out this video on the screen right now. Peace.